up, guys? Shane from Findlay here. We are back with Athlete of the Week. Before we get to Jace here and his big game, I do want to say thank you to all the schools and ADs and coaches that reached out and got us information so we keep this thing going, guys. We really appreciate it. With that said, monster game, 34 points, unbelievable shooting percentage, couple big dunks. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I think my defense played a big role in what created our offense. I think I had around 10 steals that game. So I recorded double-double with steals, and that's what led to me getting those dunks.
You know, when I saw the stat line, I was like, oh, Honegger had – I said, oh, these aren't Honegger numbers. This is somebody else for a change. So.
Oh, yeah.
So, Coach, that goes a lot to what you said where you had a lot of steals, rebounds, turned into easy offense. Is that kind of the strategy when you go in with these guys? They just had a hot day?
Yeah, it falls into the practices we put ourselves through with being in the right spots, making sure our angles are right, and you know, not just him being in the right spot, but the four other guys, and that created all the turnovers. And you know, we just went with it, and you know, things happen in the game, and you know, we put our foot down and went to town.
Yeah, and I should mention that Coach Gibson did head coach that game. Coach Banks was out, so. We do have the right coach in here today. I don't know if you guys thought we had a football guy or what was going on. But so tell me a bit about the game. You had mentioned the defense leading the offense. But like you said, stat line was huge. We had somebody get a ton of rebounds. Your teammates had a big game. Yeah. Tell me collectively how that's going and how your season's shaping up.
Well, there was a point in my season where I wasn't playing my best, and my coach just put that through my head, and I think that locked me in. No, I've been having a couple good games recently, and I think that was one of the reasons was my coaching. That's helped me get to where I am now.
That's awesome. That's a very good thing to hear. Now, was that, hey, let's get focused? Hey, what was it that you think kind of?
It was my focus.
Because, like I said, 30-point game doesn't happen in high school very often.
Yeah, no, it was definitely my focus. I was just not rotating like he said. Defense is one of our staples. Like we do it in practice. That's what we practice, and. I just figured out that I needed to be here and not there, and that's what led to those 34 points.
So, Coach, obviously you were part of that. What's it like seeing it on the floor? You're working it in practice, you see him kind of turn it on, and then you see the results on the floor. Tell me a little bit about, as a coach, seeing that come together.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. You know, when you're coaching in the game, you know, we expect a lot out of our guys. So, you know, I'm sure people see me sitting there, or both of you, Tyro and I, and we're, you know, chewing someone out, or we're yelling, and they're like, well, what are you so mad about? You guys are doing good. But, you know, I think holding that standard and making sure we get to that, it's a good feeling. You know, when they start executing on the floor and you can just sit back, you know, and, hey, run this play or run that play, hey, just that, and then you don't got to say much, and it's a good feeling.
I think that's more acceptable than ever after Kurt Signetti getting a national championship and not looking impressed.
Right.
So I think coaches are finally getting some recognition for that. So now, congratulations on that. Like I said, a good collective game. What do you guys got coming up in the next couple weeks? Coach and I were talking a little bit about, you got playoffs looming. You guys got a lot of stuff coming up. Tell me a little bit about what's coming up with your season and where you're at with that.
Well, we got 3 more games left in our regular season, which it's going to be kind of hard because they're pretty much subpar teams. Yeah. And we just need
power rankings a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So we just need to lock in for those playoffs. We need to go on a big playoff run, maybe get in the Final 8.
Gotta love to hear that, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Focus, understand the big picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, playing to our talent, our level, not, you know, playing to your opponent. And, yeah, we just got to win. You guys got to do our basketball.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on being Athlete of the Week. We weren't sure we'd be able to keep doing these things, so I was really glad when I got some support from the schools and come out here. It would have been an absolute shame to have a performance like that kind of just not go unrecognized. I know it was recognized, but to kind of go off the radar. So with that said, we wish you best of luck. I know you guys just had another big win last night. Heard it was a great environment. Was that fun?
Oh, yeah, it was very fun.
Like college style? Everybody was loud,
everyone
rowdy.
was there.
This place was popping?
Yeah.
Casey had the holographs going the whole bit.
Oh yeah.
If you've never been to a Malcolm game, it's an experience. Come down here, check it out. So
light show.
Pretty good time, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Well, congratulations, fellas. We wish you best of luck, and I'm sure we'll see you in that playoff run.
Thank you.
Friday at 5:30.
Friday at 5:30.
Be there.
Be here. Watch the light show.